Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. This is Katherine Bullock from Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. We are here at the International Centre near the airport for Halal Expo. Have a look. What is Halal Expo? It is a business-to-business expo where businesses are going to sell their products to other businesses who will then sell them to you, the retailer. We're going to take you around. Come on, let's have a look. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Tell us a little bit about the products in your booth today.
Okay, so we are from Sean. Sean is an established name in this market for 3-4 decades now. We are into spice business. We've got other categories as well, like paste and pickles, and we have more offerings for the South Asian community in Canada and in US. We also have a lot of SKUs for the other ethnicities, such as Arabs and Chinese, and so we have something for every nationality.
What about the spice level? Usually I can't eat spice. They say, oh, this is mild, and I go, very, very hot.
So that's what we have. That's why I said that we have more offerings for the South Asian community because they prefer more spicy food.
Right.
But we also have an Arab range. Looking at you, I would say we have a very good Arab range. This is obviously which matches your spice level tolerance, I would say.
And is Shan, I know somebody called Shan. What does Shan mean?
Shan means, it's an Urdu word, or I would say it's a Persian word, which means honor.
Honor.
Yeah.
What a lovely name.
Thank you.
We wish you well. Now, what should we do next? Oh, somebody's selling tea. Should we go have a look at that? Hello. We want to ask you about, I'm from Muslim Network TV. My name is Kathy. We are asking you about your product. It looks delicious.
It is delicious. So we have 4 flavors of the product. Our halal products are right here: meat, which is beef halal, and apple and cinnamon. So we are a manufacturer here in Mississauga. So local, we use local products, local people to work.
And what about the beef? Where does that come from?
Beef is coming from, it's Canadian beef as well.
Right.
So it's ground with the spices. We don't add potato and stuff to it.
So what kind of cuisine is this? Is it based on some special nationality?
Well, you know what? South Europe, Turkish, Middle East. We all like to say it's ours. So it depends who you're talking to.
Right.
But it's that part of the world.
Right. So these are like finger foods for a snack event or
the
something?
ones you see, those are finger foods, appetizers.
Yeah.
This is our line, our retail line, but we also have like family sizes, as you can see here.
See, it's family size. This is, my kids would demolish this in a sitting, no problem.
There you go. Or like this, family size as well. And we have a food service, something like this.
So if somebody wants to buy them, which stores would be carrying them?
Well, we are in major stores right now. Sobeys, Fortino's, Straba, Highland Farms, Adonis, Starsky, and a lot of small independent stores, Costco.ca.
So they have
we are getting there.
They have good coverage. We wish you well for the expo.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Bye-bye. All right, now, what are we going to do now? Ooh, there's the Malaysian pavilion. Should we go have a look at that? Assalamu alaikum. I'm Kathy Bullock from Muslim Network TV. Welcome to Mississauga.
Yeah.
Can you take the microphone and answer some questions?
All right.
This is for our show. We're just doing a walk around.
Okay.
Now, what products do you have here today?
Okay, so I am Hidayah. We are cookies manufacturer in Malaysia. So what we do is we made the cookies in a bite size with 100% brown sugar. So you should try this one.
Oh no. I'm going to put on weight today.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Just a little bit. Okay, so how is it? Is it good?
Delicious.
Yeah. Is it crunchy?
Yeah, crunchy. It's crunchy because of the brown sugar?
Yeah, it's a brown sugar and also it's a flour.
And have you come all the way from Malaysia?
Yeah, we came all the way from Malaysia for this exhibition. And we are looking forward for buyers also.
Well, we hope you get buyers. You know, Malaysia's, I'm from Perth in Australia. Malaysia's like a 12 hours difference, right?
Yeah.
So how are you getting over the jet lag?
Because I don't know, it's take for 3 days for getting suitable in Canada.
Yeah.
So it's just amazing to be here. It's quite far, almost 23 hours.
I know it's a very long flight. So these people, it's like 9 p.m. for them or 10 p.m. or something.
Okay.
Well, we wish you well. We're going to go. Oh, one more thing. What does Selangor state government mean?
Selangor is in Malaysia. We have a state. We have Selangor in Malaysia. And I'm in Shah Alam. It's a government Malaysia. Yes. Okay.
All right. Well, we wish you well. Thank you.
Thanks.
So we are continuing our walk around. There are a lot of pavilions. Sometimes we're walking past and sometimes we're dropping by. Here's an interesting pavilion which has a whole wall full of banners saying things like "Unleash our mosque from debt." I'm Kathy Bullock from Muslim Network TV. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, sister. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah. Would you like to explain your booth here at the expo?
Yeah, I mean, we are here at the expo for the first time. It's Abu Huraira Center. It's one of the biggest Islamic centers in the city of Toronto. We're located in Scarborough, between North York and Scarborough area. We have schools, we have 4 schools, we have a lot of great programs. And we felt, it was time maybe people get to know us a little bit more, to come down to the pavilion for the first time and introduce our products and services, what we provide. And we find that a lot of people actually are interested to learn more about actually our programs. And the center is also quite well known too. So that's why we have.
So what do we have down here? Lots of things to donate. Scanning. Qur'ans. Free Qur'an. Yeah. And over there, lots of goodies, chocolate, delicious things like that.
Yeah, delicious things, and say tea free. You can serve yourself. And nice, maybe nice bukhur also. For people if you want to smell nice. At the end of the day,
right.
To smell nice. Yes. Yeah. So we have that. So it's also.
Tell us about this one. Unleash our mosque from debt.
Yes, we are actually our mosque is in $500,000 in debt, and we are appealing to the public to donate generously. So as a masjid is it's chained. So we want to unleash it. We want to free it from the debt. So that's what we are trying to send the message across, so people can donate, inshallah.
And we've been walking around. There are quite a lot of food stalls, and then people come across a stall talking about a masjid. Are they surprised to see you at a Halal Expo? How are they reacting?
Actually, they're quite excited because you know what? We are giving away a free Umrah. So a lot of people are excited. Yes, absolutely, free Umrah. Yes, people are excited, and people are loving because it's a variety. You have the business, you have the the Islamic organization. So it's quite nice. It's a nice blend.
Right.
Quite nice.
So they'll be here all day today, all day tomorrow,
all
the
day
18th.
Tomorrow, absolutely.
How will we get a free Umrah?
Okay, all you have to just sign up, and that's it. You just leave your information, and then we will call you. We will call a draw.
Be a draw.
Absolutely.
And you're giving away one.
One, yes, absolutely.
The blessed person who will get that.
Absolutely, inshallah ta'ala.
We wish you well for the rest of the
Thank you
conference.
for coming down.
Okay, I've seen somebody that I know. We're going to walk over to the booth here. Assalamu alaikum, Rabia. This is Kathy from Muslim Network TV. And we are doing a walk around. We have Brother Sherrill doing the recording. Now, you have been a guest on our show many times.
Yes.
This is my first time seeing you at the booth.
In person.
At the Expo.
Yes.
So tell us what Deen Support Services is doing at the Halal Expo.
Well, we have been a part of the Halal Expo journey from its inaugural event in Canada, in the GTA. And thanks to the lead organizer of the expo, we are invited to have a booth here to promote disability awareness and the services that we provide, which is based on a basic framework within Islamic tradition of gender-specific care, halal food, general activities that are culturally and spiritually relevant for people, and striving toward a model of respite and residential care, again, that is a continuum of their familial lifestyle rooted in tradition and culture and faith.
Rabia, we've been walking around and there are a lot of people selling food. Do they get a bit of a surprise when they walk over and see something that's here to support people with disabilities and not selling food?
Oh, definitely. I think people are surprised that there are other dimensions to halal than how your meat's slaughtered.
Can you expand on that?
Well, essentially in human services, when it comes to personal care and hygiene and all of that kind of stuff in terms of daily living, our deen plays an important role. There are expectations. So when people with disabilities require physical care, when they need help taking a shower, in the washroom, with tahara, with what have you, gender-specific care is fundamental, and it's not just fundamental to Muslims, it's fundamental to many traditional conservative societies in the East and in the South.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I wonder if you're able to make connections with the companies here as sponsors or people who might provide your
that's why we're here. That's exactly why we're here, to raise awareness, to tell people the unique work that we're doing, and hopefully encourage them to support the work that we're doing, believe in our building an inclusive society, creating a good life for people with disabilities, recognizing that disabled people are an integral part of society, including the Muslim community.
And deen is the Arabic word for that gets translated as religion, but you also have it standing for Disability Empowerment Equality Network.
Yes.
That was very clever of you guys.
Yes. And we're always doing multiple things. So we have some experiential activities here for people to understand and appreciate the barriers that people with learning disabilities face, with vision loss face, and so on and so forth. And we also are piggybacking some of our other work, which is, the Disability Without Poverty movement. And we have postcards here asking people to sign them and sign off on them to encourage our federal government to budget the benefit.
Is this the yellow one?
Lift people.
Is this the yellow one that says just people with disabilities can't afford to wait?
Yes.
All right. So, Rabia, we're going to go.
Activism in action.
Activism in action.
Yep.
We wish you well at the expo.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you another time, inshallah.
Thank you.
Salam alaikum.
I see them throughout the year, put in a lot of effort. It takes a lot of preparation. I would like also to thank all the participants, the exhibitors, for making the effort to be here and support this dream.
So here we are with somebody wearing a really interesting hat. I couldn't pass that by. And his name is Musa. Please tell us about your experience at the expo. Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm here just to visit, Canada. I am a visitor here. And I'm very interested to learn about halal thing. And I'm from the Philippines. And I want to learn more about halal things. Philippines is majority Christians. And we are the minority Muslims in southern Philippines. And I wanted to learn more about this halal thing, because whether we like it or else we eat, right? So we have a lot of things in the Philippines which are certified halal. And I have now big questions while listening to the lecture, how halal is halal. So this is very important for me as a Muslim as well, in a minority country. I'm not insisting, but I have to do my part as a Muslim, as a requirement for being a Muslim to do whatever halal that we could do, in our entire life.
But I'm from Australia, which is close to the Philippines.
Yeah, we are neighbors.
The Philippines is very far from Canada. Did you come all the way just for the expo?
No. I have to visit my children who are, Canadian citizens as well. And I always told them before they came that to find which are halal, because it will do the effect for you is very good. if you eat halal things.
And is it a coincidence that you're here for the expo time, or did you visit the children on this day because you knew the expo would be here?
Fortunately and unfortunately, it's a coincidence, right? It's a blessing. I don't believe in coincidence. It's a blessing because I want to learn more just listening to the lectures, you know, on the basic, you know, that I could share also to my brothers and sisters and my fellows in the Philippines. Yeah, so
we're happy to meet you. We hope you have a great time.
Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Now we're here with Brother Nasser Deeb, who this expo is his idea. Thank you for joining us again. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you enjoying it so far?
So far, it's been good. This morning we had to control the traffic on the entrance. People were like gathering exactly at 9:30, not even 10 o'clock, eager to see what's the latest in halal products and not only from local or international. So it was something like a good sign that people realizing how important halal here in North America. So it's been a great start as the first day.
We have talked to vendors, we've talked to attendees, but no one has given us the statistics. Give us some of the statistics behind.
So, as far as the industry concerned, it's more than $3.1 trillion industry, and it divides to different. Food is the majority of it, but there are so many areas that also like halal tourism, halal cosmetic, halal vitamins, halal, modest fashion, and also many things are involved in the industry. It's such a fast-growing industry, but just in Canada alone, it surpassed $3 billion only on the food sector, not looking at the other areas of the halal. So it is growing not only in the world, but also in Canada. You notice that everything here in GTA or Toronto, you see almost every 1 kilometer is halal option that you can always, either restaurant or a store. It's much growing because of the population. The population of Canada now, of Muslims alone, it's already reached 2 million Muslims, which is a very big number comparing to what the number of the population of the whole Canadian citizens, right?
And so, how about comparing this year's vendors to last year's vendors? What's the
exhibitors you're talking about? So the exhibitors are diverse, more new companies, more local company who launch new product of halal, and the international. So this year we have Jordan, we have Malaysia have doubled their participation to 25 companies. We have from Italy one company, we have another company from United Arab Emirates, and we have from Saudi Arabia. We got a mix of all. Companies are coming in from different areas of the world just to take advantage of what's happening and the growing demand of halal.
And I noticed that you have speakers as well addressing various topics. What are the main themes that you're trying to get them to
We
address?
are trying to actually educate first the people about halal, especially the non-Muslims. That's the first priority for us. Secondly, we're trying to find ways to elevate the standard of halal. So either it's certification or the quality of the food or the way that we offer it. It's more because we need to support it. You cannot just offer halal without having the support, the education, the way that we regulate that halal industry. Because we cannot wait until it grows so big and then say, oh, we should have done this, we should have done that. So we're trying to take an early measures before it's too late. So that's what the purpose of the conference. We got speakers from local and international helping us to educate the attendees and learning more about the industry.
Well, thank you very much for sharing these
Thank you
tips
so much.
with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, that's the end of day one. We are at the International Halal Expo. We've walked around, we've talked to vendors, we've talked to attendees. And if you want to come, drop by tomorrow. See you then.